Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, it's all about grilling. Yeah, it's summertime and everyone is so into barbecue, so I wanted to show you guys how I make this yummy delicious lamb grills, and with an extra bonus I made these pineapple skewers as well. So please watch and let's get right into the video. So here is a mixture of the lamb ribs and lamb chops and some of the shoulder as well, the shoulder of the lamb. So here is some Maggi. This is basically Maggi mixed with scotch bonnet pepper with ginger and some onions, and that's Maggi cube. And as usual, this is my vegetable seasoning, and that's Dijon mustard, which I'm gonna be using just a little bit of that, and that's chili powder. That's black pepper. It's basically the whole black pepper corns, but I blended it in my grinder and to form it into powder. I prefer this one than buying the ready-made powder. So that's garlic chops, and I'm going to be using this vegetable oil, and I've got some table salt, that's balsamic vinegar, and some brown onions. I've got about 4 of those. So these are all the ingredients that will be going into our lamb grill. So right here I'm just adding some vegetable oil and salt. So that's the only thing that I'm going to be using to season the meat with, and then grill it on the barbecue outside. So that's all I'm using at the moment, just salt and oil. Yes, because if you want to get the real flavor of the meat, do not overpower the seasoning. Do not add all them seasonings before you grill them. Just salt and oil is enough. So I'm rubbing it in, then I'm going to leave it aside just so that the salt can enter into the meat at least for 30 minutes before I start grilling. So meanwhile I'll be prepping the grill outside to light the charcoal and stuff. So here I've started grilling it, as you guys can see, and on a medium to low heat. Yeah, so I didn't put too much of the coal, and I'm just flipping it over a bit of a time just so that it doesn't burn. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. As you guys can see, the meat is beginning to cook. With lamb, you don't have to worry about it being uncooked, because it's a tender meat. It tends to cook quite quickly. So the meat is ready now. I'm going to remove it and set it aside whilst I go in to start prepping the onions and the marinade. So I'm peeling about 4 onions here, then I'm going to chop them up. Now I'm making the marinade, so I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of chili pepper. That's the powder. Then this is about half a tablespoon of the black pepper powder. Then to that I'm going to be adding half a tablespoon of the garlic, the chopped garlic, and that's the Maggi seasoning I was telling you about, which has ginger and it's got scotch bonnet pepper in it as well, and I believe onions too. I'm going to add 1 sachet. Then 1 tablespoon of the vegetable seasoning, and I'm going to be adding this balsamic vinegar into the mixture. And lastly I'm going to add the Dijon mustard. So I'm going to combine all that together. as you can see, I didn't add too much of the mustard, because too much mustard tends to overpower the meat. So I added just a little bit, and I added a bit of Maggi cube, then lastly some oil. So I'm just going to combine all that together, and that's it basically for the marinade for the meat. Then after that, as you can see, that's the meat ready now. It's cooked enough for me, so I'm just gonna pour in the onions in, then I'll pour in the marinade mixture in and mix it thoroughly. Lastly, for extra heat, you can add these chili flakes, which is really nice if you want it to be really spicy. So I added few in, and I'm gonna mix it. After marinating it with the onions and the marinade, I'm just wrapping it up in an aluminium foil. Then I'm gonna place it back on top of the charcoal just to warm it up a bit and to help the onions to soften up a little bit, because you still want the onions to be a bit crunchy. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna put it back on the charcoal and leave it there until we are ready to use it. So next, I'm just gonna be prepping the pineapple skewers, like I said earlier in my video. So I peeled one whole ripe pineapple, then I'm going to remove the core. So in a bowl, I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of chili powder, then I'm going to be adding some black pepper, then I added some salt, and next I squeeze in half a lemon. So that's all basically for the seasoning. You can add as much as you like of the seasoning, but for me this is fine. And I'm going to be adding the pineapples now and just coat it in with the seasoning. And then I will insert them in the bamboo sticks, then go ahead and place it on top of the charcoal to grill them on a little bit. So here they are. I've placed them onto the charcoal now just to grill them a bit on each side, and yeah, that's it. It's quite nice though. This was the first time I ever grilled pineapple, and I can really say that it was nice. What a difference to the usual just blending or just eating it plainly. So this is all of the cooking. So that's the lamb charcoal grill, and on the side I have there some Dijon mustard, and it looks so good and it tasted really good as well. I enjoyed it so much, and I hope you guys will enjoy it too and enjoy cooking it. And that's the pineapple skewers on the side as well. It's really nice and it goes really well with the summer as well. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video.